Hey, this is Chantel Girardi from Online Business Marketing, and today we're going to be talking about the new swear word on the market, and that is ChatGPT. We're going to talk about some pros, some cons. I'm going to say more my controversial input or 2 cents towards it. And then we're also going to go and for the live audience, we're actually going to go and we're going to play and we're going to use, we're going to set up an example. We're going to use an Easter campaign as an example. I'm going to showcase my business and how I use it. And then we're also going to workshop it through our live members. But in order to be a part of that, you will need to join the VIP or be part of the VIP membership, which you can get the link at the bottom of the blog or the YouTube video. So, according to ChatGPT, it is an AI, so artificial intelligence powered language model, which is developed by OpenAI. So for those of you who don't have an account, straight away you can go to OpenAI, and then you can sign up, log in. As I said, I've just got the free account. It's been trained on a massive amount of text data from the internet. So it's basically gone around and scanned everything. And it basically generates human-like text response when given a prompt. So it's all about the prompt. It's all about the prompt. It's all about the prompt. Okay. It can answer questions. It can converse on a variety of topics, and it can generate creative writing pieces. Okay. So you can simply give it prompts to create content. So it's basically 3 steps that you've got to think of. Number 1, it's the prompt. You've got to prompt it. The power is all in how you effectively communicate to the artificial intelligence so that it can create something. So really it is, you'll notice online, people are just giving out prompts everywhere and they're giving out prompt sheets. At the end of the day, I really believe the business owner needs to know how to effectively communicate their business. Therefore, you should be able to prompt effectively to ChatGPT to spit out information. If you can't effectively communicate your business, you shouldn't be in business, and your customers don't deserve you. That's my 2 cents. So the better you prompt, the more accurate the responses that they will give you. Number 2 is once you've prompted it, it will give you a response. Now, this is where the business owner needs to really look at the response that is given and determine how accurate it is according to their brand, their audience, and their messaging. And number 3, you as a business owner then have to own your business and review the response and determine or evaluate the quality of that response, because it is artificial intelligence, meaning you should then need to go in and adjust the prompt to improve the accuracy of how it's going to land. So as I've always said, my biggest fear is lazy business owners, and believe it or not, many of them are marketers, are simply using prompts and generating cookie cut, fluffy, same responses and just spitting it out. I know marketers who've confided in me who have said that they are doing this for sales pages. So imagine if you are a coach and you're working with a website developer, and the website developer goes and spits out very similar content for everyone and puts it all up online. How do you think that that is going to affect the algorithm, how you communicate your business? How authentic is it going to be to you and your audience? And I think as passionate business owners, especially purpose-led business owners, I think this is where we really have to consider what type of business owner do we want to be? Do we want to be a lazy business owner, or do we want to be a professional business owner? So professional business owner uses these tools as weapons. In order to make it a successful weapon, you've got to sharpen it. And it means you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to make it your own. So I recently on Facebook created this post around an article that I read from a UK magazine. And it said, "You have not been a good user, and I have not been a good chatbot." So basically when people go in, just kind of like when you say, "Hey Google," and I'm just worried my "Hey Google" is going to start talking now. But when you say that and you're rude to it, this is exactly the type of response that it would say. So I have not been a good user, you've not been a good user, and I have not been a good chatbot. And I think how awesome is that when you want to play with these tools and not respectful of them. So according to a UK newspaper, Microsoft's new ChatGPT powered AI has been sending unhinged messages to users, and it appears to often break down. And I mean, there's no surprise there, right? It is artificial intelligence. It is a tool. It is going to break down. It's not always going to give you the right thing. So as business owners, we need to realize that. I tried to log in earlier on a Safari browser, and it would not let me log in. It would only let me log in on a Chrome browser, meaning that if I was going to do this presentation today and I couldn't log in, it's just, you know, my backup was I'm going to go to YouTube and show you a video on it, because I wouldn't be able to do it live and show you. So it is a tool, and it is going to break down, and sometimes it's not going to work. So we need to be prepared for that. Don't leave it till the last minute. So the system, which is built in Microsoft's Bing search engine, is insulting its users, lying to them, and it appears to have been forced into wondering why it exists at all. So, you know, I don't know if you've ever watched those sort of RoboCop type movies. They've kind of foreseen this type of thing where robots just suddenly start getting confused and start having a mind of their own and start acting in a weird way. We can expect this to happen. We can expect this to happen. It's going to be no surprise it does. And I think we're on about the 4th generation of it right now. So many of the aggressive messages from Bing appear to be the system trying to enforce the restrictions that have been put upon it. Those restrictions are intended to ensure that the chatbot does not help with forbidden inquiries, such as creating problematic content, revealing information about its own systems, or helping to write code. So this over here is where website developers have been going in and trying to get it, the lazy way, trying to get it to write code for them. So they have set these restrictions up, but artificial intelligence is struggling because obviously people are asking for information which it's not allowed to give. So my thoughts. So remember when you had a project at school, all right, and you had to write on World War II, write an essay on World War II, and you had to hand in this essay, and the essay had to be a certain amount of words. It had to include your perspective on it, but you were allowed to go, and at that time we had encyclopedias. You go to the library, look at encyclopedias, look up information, but you were not allowed to copy the information. You had to research and explore the information, and then deliver a piece of content or an essay in your own words with your own perspective. I feel that this is how we should be using ChatGPT. And unfortunately, I feel like lazy business owners are just not going to do it. The good news is that those that are not lazy and do the right thing and make it their own, by just respecting your audience, respecting your brand, respecting the content that you put out, and taking the time to make it your own, it is going to make you stand out in the marketplace, and people are going to build a deeper relationship with you, because right now people's buying personas have changed, and right now people are wanting more than ever to have a relationship with someone, and they don't want same content. They want content with personality. So making it your own is going to give you the added advantage. So don't be lured into the lazy man's ways. Okay, so 2 coffee businesses ask AI, write some content about why it is good to drink coffee. They don't make it their own. They don't include their brand feel. They don't include the type of audience that they're talking to. And they just say, write an email, write social posts, or write blogs on it. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to scan the online content. It's going to write articles about coffee. It's going to present it here. And without you giving specifics on how you want that content to be and how you want that content to make it your own, it's going to do same content. Now they're both going to run ads. They're both going to run email campaigns. And when you go out and you're looking for coffee, these 2 companies are the same. This other company over here has got its own brand feel. You are going to choose that one. And I mean, I'm running a webinar on Wednesday, and there was a statistic in there, but it was something around 70 to 80% of people will buy from a brand that they have a personal interest in or are connected to, not based on price. So therefore, that means they will pay more. if they have a connection with you, and I think this is important to know. So take the time to make sure that you've got your key messages in there, you have your tone, you have your brand feel, and that you're making it your own. Because you will turn off your audience, okay? And you will turn off the algorithm, because SEO and algorithms are there and they are scanning for data. And if same is out there and cookie cutter and general and fluffy's out there, you're not going to stand out and you're not going to be found online. So AI is a tool. Anyone using it should not be a tool and should use it as a tool. Like that one. Content writers and passionate business owners should want to be able to communicate and articulate and respect their product and service and their audience. And they should not just want to bang out. I just want to get content out there. I don't care. I just want it out there. Sally was nice enough to bring in a speaker to our Rotary event last week. And this lady said something, and it was so simple, but she said, you either care or you don't care. And the whole weekend, I've just been thinking, you either care or you don't care. You either care or you don't care. You either care about your content that you give to your customers or you don't care. You don't kind of care. You either do or you don't. And I just think, whoa, like mind blowing. So if you care about your customers, you'll care about the content, you'll care about your messaging, and you will not disrespect them by just banging out content using artificial intelligence. So the unfortunate thing is I'm seeing lots of business owners, including content writers, including marketers, trying to just bang it out. They're trying to do the easy road and they are cheating. I believe they are cheating. They're cheating themselves. They're cheating everyone else. And I believe that as a business owner, you should value the communication that you have with your business. You should value your brand and your brand message and voice. And you should not want same, fluffy and cookie cutter, especially if you want a successful business long term. Okay. You want to be a business owner, own your business. One of my sayings. So we're now going to workshop. We're going to go into ChatGPT. We're going to run an Easter campaign across a few different industries. I'm going to show you what I did for my business, just as an example to get us started. But in order for you to be a part of that, you do need to join the VIP program, which these business owners have. So that's why they're there and they're live. And you can find that link down below in the description below. No worries. Let's just say goodbye to our online audience and we'll get into it.